85%.
85%?
85, 80%, yeah.
For the record, who is this?
That's Eddie Green, that's Eddie Boo right there. 80 to 85%, that's the guy. I think that was the guy right there.
Okay. I think I got a pretty good handle on the case. But it could be a lot tighter. 85% identification just isn't enough to make an arrest.
Shalacy needs to get a witness that can positively ID the shooter.
The people who are selling heroin on that block are the key to this investigation. But they do not want to get involved.
Shalacy knows that he could run a buy and bust, send an undercover cop to buy heroin on the scene, arrest the sellers, and take them in to see if they'll talk about the murder. But he doesn't have much time.
The word on the street is Eddie Bo is not finished what he started. It could be the difference between somebody living or somebody dying. I've got all the information I need. I've got to face my nightmares. I've got to do this myself. That's the only way. I've got to go back undercover.
Shalacy decides to tell his wife, Evelyn, about his decision.
What I put her through, going into the cover, was horrible, horrible. It was hard. I've got to do an undercover operation. I got to go back.
You know what? You go do what you got to do, okay? If something happens to you, you get killed, I will hate you forever.
In the first 48, Sergeant Joe Shalacy responded to the shooting of Delvin Howard in Overtown. Quickly learned that the murder was part of a larger drug war, determined the motive was heroin turf, and possibly retaliation. He soon convinced a drug dealer to identify a suspect, but only with 85% certainty. The next day,
Hey, Captain.
Shalacy gets the okay from his superiors to go undercover for the first time in 12 years.
If you're coming to me with this request, I know it means a lot to you. You got my support. Just make sure you take every precaution. I want to solve the case, but I don't want to lose a detective in the meantime.
Yes. This is it, pal. There's no turning back. There's no turning back.
Because Shalacy's so recognizable in Overtown, he's got to change his appearance for the operation.
Amazing when you see yourself differently like that.
At headquarters, Shalacy decides to practice his disguise. On the street, there's no room for error.
Yes, sir. How can we help you?
Can you call someone from homicide? I'm supposed to meet with somebody.
You don't know the name?
Any investigator?
Go to the front desk. Come on, go to the front desk.
Okay, thank you. Back when I was going into the cover, I actually took acting classes, drama classes. My attitude was, okay, I'm gonna give them, not 100%, but 110%. Now I'm gonna make the best damn buyer this department had ever seen. But it's been a while. It's gonna be tough.
Damn, he looks good. Damn.
This reminds me back when he was a UC back in Vin. But you remember what happened back then? You got involved in that shooting.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Cap.
Be careful, okay?
I know.
Be careful.
Appreciate it.
All right, buddy.
Okay, this is how it's gonna go. I want to talk